After managing not to put on weight and in fact even lose a tiny bit of weight while I was unable to exercise after a leg injury for, well, near on a year actually, this is the one thing I would advise people to do, and that would be to really think about your sugar intake and your junk food intake. And I know that might seem quite difficult when you're already facing something you're not enjoying very much. I certainly did not enjoy that year very much. It can be really, really tempting, can't it, to turn to little snacks or even eat less healthily than you would usually eat to cheer yourself up. But there are two things that I noticed. That number one, it doesn't cheer you up to feel even less healthy than you already feel. So if you are eating healthily, actually what I did was I went on a sugar fast. So at the moment I'm on day 3 of a 30-day sugar fast. But the first time that I did that, I actually did it when I just had surgery on my leg, and I really couldn't move. I'd been advised I had to pretty much lie still and do nothing for quite a long time to let it repair and heal. And my thought immediately was, I have to do all I can with my diet to try and make myself feel better. And also the last thing that I need at the moment is to put on weight, because obviously you're having to like move around on one leg, etc. So the last thing I needed was to like get any bigger or anything like that. But also I feel that it kept my mental health much, much better, that I was eating really, really clean, no junk food, no sugar, no alcohol, and all of those things as well impede healing. So I know that that can be quite difficult, but if you are somebody at this moment in time who's facing a health issue, whether it's an injury, and to be honest, I mean, this was 2 years ago, I thought it was all better, but if I walk back now, you'll see I am still actually having issues with this leg. So I'm back to not being able to exercise again. And that's one of the reasons that I decided to do a 30-day sugar and junk food fast. It's not even that I eat that much actually, really little small amounts. I might have a glass or two of wine at the weekends and the odd bit of junk food, but I've decided that going really super, super clean at this moment in time is going to be a massive benefit, whilst yet again I can barely do anything. I certainly can't do any like formal exercise or go swimming. I can barely like walk really. So it's really important, I think, when you're trying to heal, but also at the same time you're trying to maintain that you look and feel good. I thought this was a really key time to do that. So I just wanted to share that little thing with you because it's not something you always hear. So if you are facing an injury and recovery, then I wish you all the best, because I know how difficult that is, and speedy healing. And if you want to join me on this sugar fast, leave a comment below. Let's encourage each other. It actually gets a lot easier in my experience. I'd say day 3, you're kind of okay. I'm sure I will hit a point, day 4, 5, 6, where I'm absolutely climbing the walls for sort of like just a bit of chocolate Easter egg or something like that. But it then does get easier, and it really does help also to stabilise your mental health when you can't do things like go for a run or go for a swim or go to an exercise class, which might be one of the ways that you keep yourself feeling really tip-top mentally as well as physically. All right then, well, good luck.